we do have numericals.
Okay, sir.
There are numericals in cost accounting also. As of yesterday, we learned the financial accounting part, financial accounting, wherein we started from making journal entry, if you remember, types of account, then journal entry, trial balance, and then on the basis of trial balance and adjustment, we also had a practice for preparation of final account. And I think till balance sheet, you all have learned that how to prepare balance sheet on the basis of trial balance. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So these are the things which comes under financial accounting. And now, from today onwards, we will be talking about cost accounting. Now, the relation between financial accounting, cost accounting, or differentiation between financial accounting and cost accounting. So before start of cost accounting, it is necessary to understand these two different terms from the finance field. As we learn in financial accounting, statements. What are the statements we prepared in financial accounting?
Trading account, P&L account, and balance sheet.
Yes, trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. So these are the statements where we prepare in financial accounting. And we have also discussed that there may be any kind of firm, organization, they have to prepare financial accounting. So no one is given relaxation from the preparation of final account. So everyone will have to prepare and will have to submit to the government authorities. And we also discussed the forms of organization, if you remember. What are the forms of organization?
Sir, sole proprietorship, partnership firm, cooperative societies, and private limited and public limited.
And public limited companies. So this 5 forms of organization we have in India and even across the globe also, this kind of organization. So as far as India are concerned, each and every organization supposed to submit financial accounting. So that is a compulsory and mandatory activity in regards to the financial accounting. Now, if I pick up objective of in regards to the financial accounting and in regards to cost accounting. So objective of financial accounting is that to prepare accounting data or to know net profit or net loss of a company. Second objective of financial accounting is to know the financial position of company. But the same objective, if we apply cost accounting, so cost accounting objective is to ascertain the cost of given product, ascertainment of cost of a given product. So it speaks only about ascertainment of cost. And not only ascertainment, but another objective is to control the cost or to have the strategy for reduction of cost. So in regards to the objective, you can explain in about cost accounting. Second point, if I consider, that is reporting. So in regards to the financial accounting, reporting of financial accounting, it is on the, what do you think? When financial reports are prepared and it is being reported, what is the duration?
After 1 year.
After 1 year. So generally it is on annual basis. Very correct, Deepika. It is on annual basis in regards to the financial accounting. But reporting for cost accounting may be on a weekly basis if your organization needs cost accounting data on a monthly basis, then that costing department will have to be ready to furnish the data on a monthly basis. So there is no specific time format in regards to the cost accounting. As I told, maybe weekly, maybe monthly, maybe bi-yearly, that is 6 months, and maybe annual also, or maybe annual also. So as such, there are no capping in regards to the cost accounting. Cost accounting data, whenever your top management requires for making decision, so that time you have to be ready with the cost accounting information. Then third point, if I consider, that is necessity. So in regards to the financial accounting, it is mandatory that we have learned while studying financial accounting. It is mandatory for each and every organization. Whereas cost accounting, it is not mandatory, but it is useful and fruitful for decision making. So if your management is serious about decision making, naturally they will go for cost accounting. Then who carries this particular accounting in regards to the financial accounting? So chartered accountant is the person who conducts audit of a company and who prepares balance sheet, and then he put his signature, stamp, and then it becomes authorized document for other stakeholder. So this is the procedure in regards to the financial accounting. So chartered accountant is involved in making balance sheet and other statement, and his signature is required. Whereas in cost accounting, cost accountant, so cost accountant is different. Cost accountant and chartered accountant, they are the two different persons. Cost accountant qualification, that is ICWA, whereas chartered accountant qualification, that is CA, chartered accountant. So these are the two different degrees they're supposed to have. So cost accountant, basically he comes from ICWA education, ICWA, and he is authorized to carry cost accounting documents. In addition to these two, that is financial accounting and cost accounting, there is one more accounting, that is management accounting, and that is the title we have for our subject, that is managerial accounting, or in general language it is known as management accounting. So managerial accounting or management accounting, it is the optional activity, it is optional, and again for management accounting there is no structure format, there is no specific format. So it is the skill of management accountant, how he presents data to their respective management. So on the basis of their skill and experience, they analyze information and they present to their management. So for management accounting also, there is no structure format. In regards to the cost accounting, we have to prepare statement for cost. Just now Deepika asked me that, sir, are there any numericals on cost accounting? Yes, we have numericals on cost accounting, but while solving this numerical, there is no specific format for a numerical also. But there is a way, there is a sequence we need to follow. So that we will be studying whenever we come to the numerical part, that time we will study. But I would like to remind you, in regards to the financial accounting, we have learned that there is a specific format. As you are aware, there is trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, and specific columns are also there. In balance sheet, you are supposed to write liabilities and assets and amount column. Whereas in trading account and profit and loss account, there are two sides, debit and credit. So this structure format, everyone will have to follow in regards to the financial accounting. So again, we will start from the basic thing, and it is again essential to know from the basic. So let me share with you the PPT, and then we will discuss one by one the basics of cost accounting. Today we will have overview of cost accounting. Overview. Now, you might be thinking that is there any necessity to have cost accounting? So to answer this doubt, if you are having in your mind, so it is very much essential to go for a cost accounting, and the reason is that reason for cost accounting is that whenever you have either single product or multiple product, so it is necessary to know the cost involved with each and every product. Now this information may not be furnished through financial accounting, as we prepare financial accounts yesterday and even day before yesterday, like balance sheet, preparation of profit and loss account. So it was giving simply information about the profit and loss, or it was giving information about the financial performance of organization, what are the assets and what are the liabilities, and it was based on the historical data. Whatever transactions happened in the organization, that transactions we recorded in financial accounting. Am I correct? We did the same thing, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in trial balance, whatever items are given, so these items only we are reflected in the form of profit and loss account and balance sheet. But cost accounting, it is the innovative term as compared to the financial. I will not say that financial accounting it is an innovative term. It is not innovative term. Whatever things happen in organization, those things are just reflected in the different statements. So that is the only thing. So there is no innovation in financial accounting. There is no innovation. But in cost accounting, it has innovation. It is innovative, and again, it is a creative job. It is creative job. Whereas financial accounting, it is not a creative job. It is, we can say it is a mechanical job. It is mechanical process and one has to follow. But in regards to the cost accounting, it is innovative and creative also. So
Yes,
when
sir.
organization, yes,
Sir, in the competition era, the cost accounting plays the most important role, because this is the thing where company can compete using the cost
yes,
account.
yes, the company can using this cost accounting technique, and not only that, when company hires cost accountant, so cost accountant will not say that this is my salary. He will rather say that I am earning this much remuneration, because when a company pays certain remuneration to the cost accountant, so cost accountant has already helped organization to earn sufficient money. So from that part of sufficient money, it is being offered to the cost accountant. So cost accountant first prove that how much his knowledge is useful for organization and how much saving he has given to the organization. So out of that saving, organization spends on cost accounting department. Whereas in financial accounting, uh, this background may not be there. It lacks such background, because in financial accounting, whatever fees is discussed with a chartered accountant, that much fees company will have to pay. So they can say in their financial statement that we have paid this much fees to our chartered accountant. So my point was here to make you understand that how cost accounting is different than financial accounting. So whatever 4 or 5 points we have discussed, please do remember if you are asked in examination that differentiate between cost accounting and financial accounting. So do remember these points. Now, in regards to the meaning, are you able to see screen?
Yes, sir.
In regards to the meaning. Now, what is cost? So let's start from the scratch level. Start from the basic cost. Now, cost, it is the amount of expenditure actually incurred related to a specific thing or activity. You name any product or you name any kind of service, not only product but for even service also. So whatever the amount actually incurred to that particular product, to identify that specific expenses or thing, that we can say it is a cost. Even it is applicable for service also. Service. So for service, how much cost is being involved in that particular service? So that is why if you observe in cost, there are words used thing or activity. Whether it is thing or activity. Activity like say suppose in organization, if organization is going from for say sales promotion, from the marketing point of view, sales promotion. So sales promotion, we can say it is an activity. Or advertisement campaign. So it can be called as activity. Now, when you go for advertisement campaign or a sales promotion, so what things you have planned in such activity? Maybe you might be thinking to distribute some free samples to the potential customers. So when a company decides to distribute free samples, so again the cost is involved because that much quantity you have to prepare. Again, how to distribute that free sample? So you have to have your distribution channel. So for that distribution channel, certain amount you are supposed to pay. That is known as commission. Because nobody will do this job on a free basis. You can't expect things to be done on a free basis. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes. We cannot. Even you might have seen sales promotion. Suppose if a shampoo making company, they also go for sample distribution. Do you have any experience that how do they distribute their samples?
So first thing, they can give free with some of the product which is mostly widely used in the market.
Yes. So along with that product, as you said that the product which is mostly used by people, along with that product, they provide sachet. I have also experienced that. See, in every house, people they read a newspaper, local newspaper, maybe Marathi or English, Hindi. So along with the newspaper, sachets are shampoo sachets are being attached. Have you seen this kind of sales promotion activity?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Along with the newspaper, sachets are being dispatched. So it directly goes to the home. So this way, they would like to reach their product directly to the customer house. Now, how to reach? So as I told you, the newspaper. So newspaper vendors are there, newspaper agencies are there. So they distribute newspaper area wise. Suppose if you are talking about Pune, so in Pune there are several areas like different petas are there. Then small towns are there, Shivaji Nagar, Swargate, and whatnot, Pune station, etc. So in this particular area, there are specific newspaper vendors are there. So there is a coordination amongst these newspaper vendors, and this way they reach out their product uh, that is free sample to the customer, and certain commission is being paid to the newspaper agency as well as vendors. So my point is, when you go for sales promotion activity or a free distribution sample, so these are the minute things you need to consider, that how much cost is involved. So ascertainment of cost, this is essential in order to remember about the cost. It is the amount of expenditure actually incurred related to a specific thing or activity. Now, costing. Costing, it is the process of determining the cost doing something. So it is nothing but which speaks about the process of determining the cost. That is known as costing. So there is a difference between cost and costing. In cost, it is just ascertainment of cost, and in costing, it is the process of determining the cost. You have to understand the process, how to determine the cost of doing something. As suppose if you are going for, say, advertisement campaign. So advertisement campaign, it is the vague word, but here you need to analyze this particular word, that how to start with this advertisement campaign. So there will be number of ideas, and if number of ideas one receiving, then he will have to determine the cost involved with this number of ideas. So there might be 5 to 6 ideas which you are receiving. So all 5-6 ideas may not be implemented, and it is not possible also, because from the given time frame, you need to complete that advertisement campaign. And if you have selected out of 5 to 6, if one idea is selected, then you have to see that that particular idea, how much cost it involves. So that is known as costing process. Are you following my example? Following? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
समझ लगा costing? Followed? What is costing? By taking example of advertisement campaign. Followed?
So please pardon.
Yeah, I was trying to explain you about the costing. As you see the meaning, it is the process of determining the cost doing something.
Okay,
So I
got
gave
it.
you the example. I gave you the example of advertisement campaign. Now, in every organization, as you know, that whenever they want to reach their product to the potential customer, so every company, they plan for advertisement campaign. Okay. Now, in order to plan advertisement campaign, so the advertisement consultant may give you several ideas. Okay. That person may give you several ideas. Number of ideas will be given. So is it possible to implement all ideas for advertisement campaign? Do you think so? It is possible to implement all ideas which are given? Yes. Is it possible?
No, sir.
Why it is not possible? Your answer is correct, no. But what comes in your mind? Why it is not possible?
At the same time, we can't apply all things.
Yeah, simultaneously you can't go for all ideas because every idea involves cost. Every idea involves cost, and not only cost, it also takes time. So cost and time, these are the two major factor in each and every idea. So it is not possible for a company to go for all ideas. So out of several ideas, they may pick up one idea. They may pick up one idea for advertisement campaign. So when they pick up one idea, so it is known as the process of determining the cost doing something. They want to go for particular advertisement campaign that is doing something. So how to go with that idea? What are the cost factors involved? How much time is involved? So this process is known as costing. Now followed. Followed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third, cost accounting. Now cost accounting, it is a tool of management. Please remember, cost accounting, it is a tool of management and it is integral part of management process. So it comes from your internal management. So internal management, top management, internal management has something in their mind and they want to implement. They want to implement. It records data from production and other activities. So what are the other activities like say marketing, sales department, finance department. So not only from production, but your management will also have coordination with marketing team, quality department, research and development, and so on. So from them, they will collect the record and on the basis of this information and record, they may give some their wish or desire to the cost accounting team. So cost accounting basically it is a tool of management. Please remember this word. It is a tool of management and it is an integral part of management process. Of course, management it is your integral part. They are not outsider. They are insider. Management is insider. They are from your own organization. They are the owner. Or they are the person who have started the business like promoter. So that is why they are integral part of management process. So they have full right to get a record from production and other activities. Management has full rights. Now, in regards to the cost accountancy. So cost accountancy here as the application of costing and cost accounting principles, methods, and techniques. So there are certain techniques. Now, techniques like say in cost accountancy, preparation of cost sheet. So preparation of cost sheet for the given product. So when you prepare particular cost sheet, so where cost accountancy involves. So here it plays the accounting role it is being played in cost, that preparation of cost sheet. And let me tell you, cost sheet will be a numerical part for this unit number 3. As you asked me before the start of this session. So cost sheet would be a numerical on unit number 3. So there we will apply the costing and accounting principles. So certain principles again we need to follow in preparation of cost sheet and methods. So what are the methods that we will understand by taking some numerical practical examination and techniques. Techniques may not be in unit 3, but techniques may be in unit number 4 now. So I would like to highlight over here, methods we will learn in unit 3 and techniques we will be learning in unit 4. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So methods we will be understanding in this unit only, in current unit number 3. And techniques may be in unit number 4, that is marginal costing. Marginal costing, it is the technique of cost. So right now, I will not make you much confused. That technique, whenever that point comes, maybe after completion of unit number 3, then we will learn about this technique. So this was about the overall meaning of cost accounting. So let me summarize this a particular slide. As I told that cost, it is nothing but to know the involved cost with a given product. That is nothing but the ascertainment of cost. And I also mentioned cost accounting. It is an innovative and creative thing for an organization, and which is carried by a cost accountant. And here we learn the costing, cost accounting, and cost accountancy words meaning. Now, what are the objectives of cost accounting? We have learned the objectives of financial accounting. So how will you answer if I ask you what are the objectives of financial accounting? What are the objectives? If you have learned, so can you share me your knowledge? What are the objectives of financial accounting? Yes, please.
To summarize and analyze of accounting statements of the on the annual basis.
Okay. And what is your ultimate objective?
To find out the position of the company.
Yes, to find out the position of company. So that is nothing but how much liabilities and how much assets of company. So that indicates the position of company. You are very much correct. And any other objective of financial accounting? To find out the position of company and to know the profitability of company. Am I correct? To know the profitability of company, whether the company has earned profit or it is suffering from losses. So these are the objectives of making financial accounting. Now, in regards to the cost accounting, what are the objectives? So I am sharing you the slide, objectives of cost accounting. After understanding the objectives of financial accounting, now today we are going to learn objectives of cost accounting. So number 1, to determine product cost. So cost accounting help us to determine the product cost. Like suppose if you take a product, so in product material is there, material, then labor is also involved, material labor. So apart from this material labor, again company may spend a certain amount in the form of advertisement, in the form of some commission, etc. And then on the basis of this information, they have to decide the product cost. That is nothing but the selling price of product, selling price. Now suppose if you are into monopoly business, monopoly, what do you mean by monopoly? If you are
Single
into
one.
single, when yours is the only company which is manufacturing a particular product, so that is known as monopoly. So there is no any other competitor. So even in that case also, you have to be justified with the product cost. It is not like that no one is there, so you are the only person who is manufacturing things. So anything, any price you decide and you sales in the market. So if you are doing such thing, then that will be the exploitation of your customer, exploitation. That will be the exploitation. So to be away from this exploitation, you have to be holistically work upon this product cost. Even if you are into monopoly business. Now, if you are into the competitive business, so where several manufacturers are involved, and they are also in the market who are selling the same thing which you have planned. So you have to be very competitive with your competitors. Your price and your quality should be different than your competitors, which we call as a unique thing of your product, unique thing. Maybe your distribution channel, or maybe your after sales service, or maybe quality, or maybe price wise also. So there are several factors which can be treated as a unique one. Unique. You should have a different thing than others. That is known as uniqueness. So to determine product cost, so that is the very first objective of cost accounting. Second one is to facilitate planning and control of regular business activities. So this cost accounting helps us for planning. So as we know, planning and coordination, it is the very ground base of management. So in managing of anything, you have to be with the planning. So this cost accounting will help you for planning of such thing, and then not only planning and control of regular business activities. Even this cost accounting will also help you in controlling regular business activities. Regular business activities like say purchase of material, then engaging laborers and etc. So for this area also, cost accounting will help you. So these are the regular activities. Third and last objective of cost accounting, that is information for decisions. When the decision like say make or buy, what is the decision? Make or buy, whether to manufacture or whether to buy this product. So in make or buy decision, cost accounting will give solution for this, whether to make or buy. So please do remember these words when if you are asked what are the objectives of cost accounting. These are three objectives, and remember these words. In regards to the information for decision, remember make or buy decision, whether to make or buy. Let me give the example. Suppose now you are pursuing your MBA. Now in MBA, there are several publication agencies who publish their notes and study material in the market. And student like you, they are the customers for this study material. Now, there are several publications who prints their study material and they sell. Suppose you take example of says the book price is say 200 rupees. 200 rupees. Now, they design price in a such a way, even if student thinks to have a Xerox of that particular book, so the Xerox cost may be little bit higher than the original price of book. So this way, the strategy of sales price is being decided by publication houses. Are you going, following my example? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So just check out, suppose if there is a book costing rupees 200, if you go for xeroxing of that book, so that xeroxing cost may be little bit higher than the price of book. So naturally, if I ask you whether you will go for xeroxing or you will go for a purchase of book, what will be your decision? What you will do?
Purchase a book.
Then naturally you will go for purchase of book. Again, if you go for xeroxing of book, again there may be a smell of xerox. As you know, that chemicals are being used, some even kerosene and other things are being added. So that kind of smell is there in xeroxing. So you may not like that smell. So naturally you will go for purchase of book. So this is the thing. Another example now, which you are witness and we all are aware. Now there are many things which are available in the market at a cheaper rate. Generally, China is playing vital role in this market. If you buy China made things and if you compare their prices, what is your experience? May I know your
Less prices.
less prices. So this is the
Low
strategy.
quality.
And quality wise,
It's
price
low.
quality wise there is no guarantee for a China
Guarantee.
product. So there is no guarantee. But price wise, you can compare. The price is cheaper. So this is the technique which is followed up by a China manufacturer. So they work upon this cost accounting pattern, and they ensure that at any situation, their product should be the lower, having lower cost. It should not be a higher one. And quality wise, they are least bothered, because even people like Indian people, they go for low price. So even we are not very much serious about the quality also. Even if that particular thing from China market, if it is lasting for 1 week or 1 month, still we are happy. So this is the way they have conquered market. So information for decision, it is one of the basic objective of cost accounting. Now let's know about the advantages of cost accounting. Why we should go for cost accounting? What are the advantages? Of course, there are also some limitations, but before limitation, we will talk about the advantages of cost accounting. Can you see my PPT? Advantages of cost accounting?
Yes, sir.
And if possible, please take a screenshot of these PPTs. Now, number one, advantage or merit of cost accounting provides data about profitable and unprofitable product. So cost accounting will give you the information about profitable and unprofitable product. Let me give you the example. Suppose if there is an electronic making company, manufacturing several product of electronics, like say, if I ask you a Videocon company, no, can you share me what are the products of Videocon company, Videocon? Or if I ask you Philips company, what are the products of Philips company or Videocon?
Electronic appliances.
Yes.
Electronic appliances.
Can you name these appliances? Suppose Philips. What are the things of Philips company?
They have home theaters, tube lights,
Tube light,
and
correct.
many more necessary things of electronic appliances.
Now, as you mentioned that tube light, then theater, color TV, etc. These are the products of Philips company. Now, don't be under impression that all products are profitable of Philips company. So there might be some product of Philips company which are not unprofitable. So this thing can be highlighted through cost accounting. That I want to share with you. Understood my example? So when company sells multiple product, so this multiple product, which product is profitable and which is not profitable. So that thorough information will be given through cost accounting. Whereas financial accounting will just give you one balance sheet. So from that balance sheet of Philips company, you will not be in a position to know whether the tube light is profitable of Philips company or color TV is profitable of Philips company. Are you understanding my example?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do mention this kind of examples in advantages of cost accounting. Second one is to minimize the loss and wastages. So this is very useful for company. Every company, as you know, no company will think for loss of or no company will think for wastages. Do you think so? Company they never think for loss or wastages. Is there any company in the world which is least bothered about loss and wastages? They are not bothered about loss and wastages. Do you think so?
They bother.
They bothered. You will not go to the any corner of the world. You will see that every company, they think for minimizing the loss and wastages. So they are serious. They bothered about the loss and wastages. And this cost accounting will throw light how to minimize the loss and wastages. So this is one of the important advantage of cost accounting. The next one is to improve methods of production. So there are several methods of production. And the example is China. So China, they have implemented the several methods of production. So their production, generally it is mass production, mass. So in mass production, that is why their prices are competitive one. And there is also strategy like a dumping production, dumping. Like they produce like anything, a huge production. There are some companies, they go for a very small size of production, small batches they produce, because their aim is to improve methods of production. Now, if I give the example of, say, Apple things. Now, Apple company, their mobiles and laptops. Do you think so? They are going for mass production. Apple goes for mass production because they have very selective customers. So for this selective customer, they manufacture their cell phone. As compared to China cell phone. And if you compare China cell phone with the Apple, do you think the same customer category?
No, sir.
There is no same customer category. You will see that there is a specific customer category for Apple product. So this is the thing where Apple company has improved their method of production. Whereas China product, we cannot say that they have improved their method of production. They go for mass production. China goes for mass production. But whereas Apple company, they have improved method of production. And that is why their products are innovative and it is also costlier also. And still people, they buy their product of Apple company. The next one is to compare with standard cost within firm or industry. So within the firm, suppose if you are talking about, say, a particular company, say Philips company. Now Philips company, whatever electric appliances they manufacture. So within the firm, standard cost can be designed, or with industry also. Now, who are the other competitor in terms of electric appliances? If I ask you, Philips is one company. I am talking about the industry, electric industry. Havells. Have you heard this name? Havells?
Siska.
Siska. Siska, Havells. Then Bajaj. Bajaj is also producing electric appliances. Right? Bajaj. So this is, we can say, the industry. In industry, there is Philips, Siska, as you said, Bajaj. So these are the companies. So industry standard and your firm standard. So there will be continuous comparison and then you will work upon. So that is known as the standard cost. Again, we will be learning maybe in the unit number 4, the standard cost. So right now you just remember that to compare with standard cost within the firm or industry. So either you will compare with your own product or you will compare your product with other company. Then the next one is to determine the prices of product. So this cost accounting will help you what should be the selling price of your product. So selling price will cover all type of cost and margin also. Margin, that is nothing but the profit. So margin will also be a part of your selling price. And the last one is to know cost of different alternatives. Now what it is? To know cost of different alternatives. Will anybody share with me about this last advantage? To know cost of different alternatives. What do you learn from this advantage? Yes, please. To know cost of different alternatives.
Sir, it will help during negotiation.
Will help during negotiation. Okay. To know cost of different alternatives.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. To know the cost of substitute goods, like we are selling in 100 rupees, so the substitute goods or competing goods are selling in 120 or maybe 95 rupees. So how do
Maybe
they
95
manage?
or maybe one. Correct. Yes.
Uh,
This goods can be sold at 120 or maybe at 95 also. In 95 also people earn, and in 120 also naturally they are earning. But these are the different alternatives. So this alternative is one able to tap, one able to identify such alternative. Now let me give the example of say releasing films, releasing of film. You youngsters are know better than me. What are the ways and alternatives for releasing films? Now suppose if Tollywood film or Bollywood film, when they go for a release of film, so what are the alternatives available? Theater is one, theater, where you can release your film in the theater houses. And what is the other way? What is the other alternative? Yes, only theater. Release of film only happens in theater. So what are the other options? What are the other alternative?
Online modes,
Online modes, like say
Netflix, Amazon, etc.
Netflix, OTT is also there. Now recently the movie Pushpa Raj. Now you might have seen that movie also, and it is there are a lot of bytes available in social sites also. Pushpa Raj. So Pushpa Raj they have released in a theater, but apart from theater, it is also available on OTT mode. So these are the alternatives. When I have just given you the example of release of movie. So release of movie, it is not only in theater, but you have different mode also. And this different mode will give you sources of earning. So the producer will earn out of this. Like you said, Amazon and OTT, theater. So these are the, but these different alternatives also involves cost. Don't you think so? Even releasing film through Amazon, is there any cost or it is cost free or it is free of cost?
Cost. It involves cost.
Yes, yeah, there is a cost. So that cost one I will have to identify. So this way the cost accounting will help you for different alternatives and its cost. Okay. So this was about the advantages of cost accounting. The next part, that is different types of cost, we will discuss in the next session. Okay. So today we learned the overview of cost accounting, the differentiation between financial accounting and cost accounting. We also touched the objective of cost accounting, and we discussed the advantages of cost accounting. Okay. So this was for the today's session. I have a screenshot of this. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Before we conclude today's session, if you have any doubt, please do ask. Otherwise, we will end our today's session by covering objective and advantages of cost accounting and overview of cost accounting. Anything you would like to ask?
Sir, is there any specific format for cost accounting, or
No,
we
there
can
is no
just
specific, but there is a specific sequence of cost accounting sequence. That
there is
sequence,
no?
but there is no
Uh-huh.
specific format. No,
Mhm.
there
Okay.
is no specific format. But sequence is there. Sequence we have to remember,
Mhm. Okay,
and
sir. Thank you so
that
much.
we will learn in cost sheet. Okay. Okay, then I take your leave to conclude the session. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.